Zoe, where were you?
I'm so sorry.
Did you go to the
I,
bathroom?
my stove is on, so I just
Oh,
had to run and turn that
Oh, that's
off.
real.
yeah.
That's yeah.
She's
That's
like, I'm
real.
trying to eat
But
after
This
this.
is
hey,
this is
I don't mind being bumped up in line.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Big Gold Belt channel. My name is Zero Gravity, and today I'm lit. I hopped up out the bed this morning and into this chat to talk about the American Society of Magical Negroes here with writer-director Kobi Libii and star Justice Smith. Thank you guys for taking the time to chat with me today. How we doing?
We're doing pretty
Good,
good.
good.
Hanging in there.
Hanging in there. Excellent. All right, so my first thing I have to get off my chest for those of us brown nerdy folks who like our media on the side of fantasy, the American magical Negro trope thing is nothing new to us. So when this title dropped, the internet kind of went crazy, kind of like we were owed this movie, and it's been a long time coming. So my first question is for Kobi. Can you just tell us about the birth of this film, how you got the idea, and where you started to put the pieces together? Because I know this is your baby.
Yeah. So, it all starts with the magical Negro trope, which, just to put in my own language, is black supporting character, a black best friend character, a wise old black dude who doesn't really have his own inner life. He's just there to support the white protagonist, right? And I saw that trope growing up in movies, and it always sort of agitated me. And this film, first and foremost, is a response to that. But I think, and I hope, in responding to that, it's less about those movies and the criticizing the white people that made them, and more about talking about my own experience as a black person and some very particular to me defense mechanisms that I learned as a black person trying to endure systemic racism.
Awesome. That sounds like everything that I needed to hear. And my next question for Justice, can you just tell me your reaction of when you learned you were going to be part of this project, if it meant anything to you, if there's anything that you thought in the background of your mind that, maybe this is the project for me?
I workshopped this at the Sundance Labs with Kobi 3 years prior to me being attached to it. And I loved the script. I saw myself in it, and it makes sense because Kobi looks exactly like me, and
Same person.
we're exactly the same in every way. So over those 3 years, I would go to Kobi's house and do some improv and workshop the script, and I didn't hear from him for a while, and then in the dead of night, he calls me and is like, "It's greenlit, we're going. Do you want to be part of it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And it worked out perfectly because I wasn't old enough for it originally, and then I got a couple years on me. So I was just like really grateful to be a part of it, and it ended up being one of the best movies, if not the best movie I've ever been a part of. Like the experience was incredible. I'm very grateful.
Excellent. And I'm grateful as an audience member, as someone who's a consumer, to be finally getting this media, because this is the type of shit that goes bump in the night for me personally. And my last question is, very quickly, what do you guys want audiences to take away from this movie once they leave the theater?
Yeah, I think that anyone in the world can watch this movie and have a meaningful experience with it, because I think it's a universal story. At the end of the day, it's about a guy who has trouble speaking up for himself, who learns to speak up for himself. But I think the audiences that are going to particularly connect to it are people who have felt othered, people who have felt pushed to the side or pushed into the background, especially black audiences, but I think anyone who's felt that way will hopefully see this movie and feel a little bit bolder and a little bit freer and a little bit happier as a result of having seen it.
I think what I like about this is that it champions the survivor. I think it's so important to champion the rebel and the revolutionary and the person who fights back. But there's a lot of people who are just trying to survive social environments and the systems at play. And I hope they feel seen in this, and I hope they feel a little bit more autonomous and a little bit closer to standing up for themselves.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's all the stuff that I was feeling when I'm leaving the theater after watching the film. So everyone, y'all, I please urge, see the American Society of Magical Negroes in theaters on March 15th. You probably won't regret it. And again, just a special thank you for creating the media that lives in our heads that we really do deserve to see on screen. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me. I've been Zero Gravity. Thank you so much for watching.